Cell's banner is here and it's pretty mid, I'm not gonna lie. Slug does make his return and we do have two fantastic EZAs on this banner, but every other unit is either mediocre, which like the 18, or just not usable anymore, like everyone else. So that being said, there are some coinable options here, and we're gonna go ahead and discuss them and if you should coin them. With the first one being the thing I think people would be wondering if you should coin the most, which is Goku and Gohan. This unit had a lot of its kind of problems fixed with the EZA, and it's a thing I always like when they do EZAs of these characters is they fix those major issues that this characters has. The main one being that this character wanted to do 3 super attacks before they were able to transform, but despite that, pre-EZA they had no built-in additionals to help that out. Now we actually have it where they do have the built-in additional attack uh, that can hopefully help you build up and go into Gohan even faster. But yeah, this is a really powerful unit, and again, like once you go into the Gohan portion, this unit just gets like 20 times better. For 3 turns, this character is guarding and having 58% damage reduction. After just getting hit 2 times, you're getting an additional 10% damage reduction and more defense, more crit rate. 3 times will give you more crit, more damage reduction, more crit rate. And then 5 hits will give you the guard permanently, the extra damage reduction so you have 30%, and then guaranteed crits permanently. And then on top of that, they are also getting the Ki Blast nullification and counter buffed. So if you're below 77% HP, it's just guaranteed. And then, sorry, hold on, I have to sneeze. All right, I paused real quick. But yeah, on top of that, it's just a straight up 70% chance to just counter it anyways. And then when you're combining that with the fact that you're able to just go ahead and do guaranteed crits, it's just so powerful. It is a really dominant EZA for sure. And you also get massively raising attack and defense on super attack. So like if you put this guy in slot 1 or you put this guy in slot 2, let's say that you get a super attack right after you do the super attack, this character is doing like a ton of damage. We already know from units like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that super attack counters do so much damage, right? And I don't mean to like kind of like call this guy too goated, but he truly is like, he truly is just a really dominant unit for sure. And I think that there definitely could be an argument for coining him. The main one that I would say is just if you are having a lot of difficulty with some of these missions, he does help buff a lot of categories that could get missions or just have missions right now. Full Power is a frequent category that has tons and tons of missions come out for these new events. Another one being Kamehameha. Heavenly Events is a category that struggles. Android / Cell Saga, dude, this one's like dead in the water. So if you just need some more help for that team, there definitely could be an argument for doing this. The only thing I would definitely say is that this unit is a unit who doesn't like what's the word? They are not a unit that I think will be able to age too phenomenally, just because of the Goku portion. You do have to rely on this additional attack for sure, and he does have the dodge chance. So you again, he's just a character who will probably be dodge or die. He's able to tank normals now, but I don't really like these units who are dodge or die, and then they only have the dodge to help them out, because of the fact that it means that type disadvantage, this guy is going to be dying to normal attacks, right? And that's the thing that holds me back from saying that this guy is coinable or that you should coin them. Again, if you are struggling with a lot of these categories for missions, I think that this would definitely be a fantastic option to just pick up. But if you can hold on to your coins, I would just wait until basically the next Cell Saga banner comes out. Next, we have Slug on the list. The main issue with this unit is that he's good and he's gonna age good because he has damage reduction. He has it where he's gonna build up or just have 66%, as long as you're running 3 or more demonic power category allies. And there are tons and tons of demonic power category allies that are just coming out constantly with lots of Gohans. We have it where we just got the free-to-play Demon King Piccolo. We have it where physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan just came out, who is a really good option. Physical Glorio is also a really, really good option for the team as well. In Super Saiyan 2 Gohan just got his EZA, but the main issue with this guy is just the fact that he wants to be run on a extreme class team, and as of right now, all of the extreme class units just can't compare to the all the extreme class units can't compare to the super class. So you're going to be directly debuffing all of your allies by almost 25% just damage in total, right? Because it's 10% for just being super class, but then all of the demonic power category allies that we were just talking about, except for someone like Goryo, are all going to be Earthbred fighters as well. So Gohan is going to be hurting from this, and it's the only reason why I would say that he's not a coinable option, is just because there's no team that wants to have him that is like a necessity. Demonic power is definitely a nice category to be buffing, but one, his leader skill sucks. Because it's an old leader skill. I forgot to talk about that, but that's also another reason why I wouldn't coin them, is just because of the fact that I feel like you do want to be trying to coin the new leaders as much as possible and opening up as much categories as you can for as many leaders as you can. So I would hold off on that for another reason too, not to like go back and talk about Goku and Gohan again, but yeah, because this guy was kind of shafted from being a release before the anniversary. His leader skill is just not up to par as what it should be, because of just it releasing before, you know. So because of that, I think that this guy is just you should skip. He'll be good by the time he comes back again, so just skip until he does return, because he's just a defensive monster in my opinion. Next we have Cell, who is another monumental EZA, who is really, really dominant, getting the attack permanently on the first form, and then second form is going to give you even more attack. You know, perfect form is really crazy, and then when you go into rage mode, it's even crazier because he just has that guaranteed crits, which is really nice. And then now he'll have it where he is getting the extra key, making it where he'll get even easier super attacks than before. But yeah, having it where he just gets the 50% chance to dodge, he'll have it where he gets more and more stats here. Once you go into second form, this character gets insanely good, having it where he's guarding all attacks, he's getting damage reduction rate, he's getting an additional crit, damage reduction rate, and dodge chance by 17%. He'll have it where he gets the additional attack and defense when 12 key or more. If your HP is 50% or more, you're also launching an additional super attacks, you're getting more key, you're getting more damage reduction rate. And then once you go into perfect form, this character just becomes absolutely insane. 3 key, 400% attack and defense, 35% damage reduction rate, having it where you're guarding for 3 turns, having it where you're getting more attack and defense when you're doing 12 key, having it where you're able to launch the additional attack that has a great chance to go super attack, having it where you're getting even more damage reduction rate and dodge, or sorry, not damage reduction rate, but crit chance and dodge. So he'll have 70% chance to dodge with 35% damage reduction and the guard as well for 3 turns. Like, he's so good. He's so good, right? And he's not a character that needs to get the rage either, but if you do, it's just extra damage, and having that guaranteed crits is just going to make it where he's able to perform really well in these short-term content as well. But again, just like the points I was making with Goku Gohan, and just like the points I was making with Slug, you don't want to be getting these units that don't have the updated leader skill, and I think you should hold off on that until that point. As well as just the fact that it's just I don't know. It's hard to recommend this guy when extreme class teams just don't get buffed ever, right? Let's go ahead and look at androids. Probably his best team, right? Okay, so we got Cell Max, We got Gammas, and then immediately takes a nosedive in quality as we go to the into Super 17, dude. Oh my god, that should tell you all you need to know. Uh, and it's just like, if you want to run this guy on his team, it's not going to be done. Even let's go ahead and look at the brand new leader skill of tournament participants that Cell does. So, tournament participants and worldwide chaos. Okay, so worldwide chaos tournament participants. So worldwide chaos has a whole bunch of extreme class units, of course, but they don't really have android units. And these links, sure, you'll have some that will go up and link well with these units, like big bad bosses. You'll have it where fierce battle is always just going to be a good link to have. Maybe some units will have shocking speed. Some units will have Kamehameha, depending on which unit you're using, like Boo Tanks and Int Fat Boo, for example. But other than that, it's just another situation where these characters are just not, one, they're not going to be linking well with each other. And the other thing too is just that it's just like, dude, tournament participants, get the hell out of here. Like, come on. Half of this is super class, okay? You're not running this guy with super class units. Be real with yourself. But yeah, it's just not, it's just sad. It's sad. But it doesn't mean that he where did I put first form Cell? Whoops. We could just pull him up over here. But yeah, it's just that Tech Cell got like an amazing Extreme Z or Super EZA, right? And he will link up well with the first form Cell for sure, which will be a really dominant rotation for sure. But it's not going to get buffs anytime soon, and that's the thing I'm most worried about, which is why I can't really recommend you get this guy. That's the only thing that holds me back from saying that you should coin him, is that they won't get buffs at all. And everyone else's is a no. Just guaranteed no. The big thumbs down. No. Don't get anyone else here. First form Frieza sucks. Gohan and Piccolo suck. 17 and 18 can burn in hell. Same thing with Hellfighter 17 and 17. And this guy is already aged out. So, yeah. That is all the time we're going to spend on this one, though. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys do have a great week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.